How do people, when they're making an industry pivot, though, how do they show, let's say, the performing arts person who might be interviewing for an environmental firm or a healthcare or something? Do you look for something in particular, or do you find that your clients are looking for something to prove the industry piece?
Yeah, so you want, I mean, this comes up more sort of when we're moving somebody from sort of like a corporate role into a nonprofit
Mm.
role. But even still, you want concrete evidence that this is more than a passing fancy. So, if somebody is looking to move from performing arts to the environment, the first thing I would say is like try to get yourself on a board. And I realize this is sort of like a longer term project, or volunteer in a really substantive way. So that if I say, well, the people say I'm passionate about the environment, and say, well, how does that passion manifest itself in your life? People say, well, I really love to hike. Or, if it's a food, or I really love to eat. I really love to read, and it's like, well, yes, of course you do, but, that's not enough. And so so what we're looking for if someone wants to pivot is sort of concrete evidence that this is a real passion, something that they've invested time and energy in their avocational time, so to speak. So we once placed somebody to head up a music school. He worked at a social service organization, but he had a master's in vocal performance. And the reason we called him was because he had a master's in vocal performance. And so that was an instance where we were taking someone's education and passion and marrying it with their work skills, which were the right work skills for this organization.